Now we shall discuss about chemical bond. Atomic structure we have already discussed. Chemical bonds are of two types. That is electrovalent bond or ionic bond, and second one is covalent bond or molecular bond. So chemical bond are of two types: electrovalent bond, covalent bond. Electrovalent bond are made between metals and non-metals. It is a bond that is formed between metal and non-metal. And covalent bond is formed between non-metals and non-metal. So bond formed between non-metal is covalent bond. Covalent bond is formed by the sharing of electrons, that is mutual sharing of electrons, and electrovalent bond is formed by the transfer of electrons. As you know, metals have only 1 to 3 electrons in their valence shell, so they can easily lose electrons. So metals are electropositive in nature. Electropositive means they can easily lose electron and become positive. Like sodium loses 1 electron, it becomes positively charged. Cations are formed in case of electropositive elements, and non-metals are mostly electronegative. Electronegative means they can easily gain electrons because they have 5, 6, 7 electrons in their valence shell. So they, in case of the 7 valence electrons, they just need only 1 electron. For example, in case of chlorine, it needs only 1 electron to fulfill its valence shell, and they become negatively charged. So non-metals are called electronegative in nature because they can easily gain 1 electron and there is negative charge, and they are called as anions, and the positive charge here on the metal are cations. So when one metal loses electron and one non-metal gains electrons, there is a transfer of electron. There is the loss of electron is from sodium, so this electron comes to the chlorine. So sodium gives the electron to chlorine, so there is a transfer of electrons, and this type of bond is called electrovalent bond. And the cations and anions being oppositely charged, there is some force of attraction between these. This electrostatic force of attraction, due to this electrostatic force of attraction, there is the formation of bond, and that bond is electrovalent bond, which is formed due to electrostatic force of attraction. And electrovalent bond is stronger than covalent bond because there are some forces of attraction as well as repulsion, but the forces of attraction dominates the forces of repulsion. Forces of repulsion are between like charges, like positive, they have the force of repulsion, or in negative, there are forces of repulsion, but in positive, there is force of attraction. So electrostatic force of attraction is more than that of the repulsion force. That's why covalent compounds are also stable. Now what is covalency? The number of electrons that an atom of an element loses or gains to form covalent bond. Like in case of sodium, there was a loss of only 1 electron. So covalency of sodium is 1. Electrovalency, not covalency. We are discussing about covalent compounds or covalent bond. So covalency of sodium is 1 because it loses only 1 electron. But in case of magnesium has atomic number 12, so its electronic configuration is 2, 8, there are 10 electrons and 2. So it can easily lose 2 electrons to complete the outermost shell with 8 electrons. So covalency in case of magnesium, electrovalency in case of magnesium is again that is 2. How many electrons it can donate? It can donate 2 electrons, so its electrovalency is 2. So you can say electrovalent bonds are those which are formed between metals and non-metals. We shall discuss about covalent bonds later on in this chapter. Now we shall discuss about some compounds that show electrovalent bonds. For example, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is a compound that has electrovalent bonds because there is transfer of electrons. Sodium has atomic number 11 and electronic configuration 281. So it can lose one electron and become sodium positive. So how to draw the structure of electrovalent compounds? This is an electrovalent compound. There is electrovalent bond between sodium and chlorine. That is, the bond is formed by the transfer of electrons from sodium to chlorine. As sodium loses electron, it becomes cation. Chlorine has atomic number 17. It gains electron and becomes negative. Because it has 7 electrons in the valence shell, so it can easily gain 1 electron and becomes negative. How to draw the structure of sodium chloride? Sodium structure of sodium chloride. Sodium has 11 electrons. First shell we have to fill 2 electrons. I am representing the electrons of sodium by cross. There are 2 electrons in the first shell. Then in the next shell there are 8 electrons. And in the next shell, that is third shell, KLM, and in the M shell there is only 1 electron. So it can easily lose 1 electron to the chlorine. We are drawing chlorine here, Cl. In the first shell there are 2 electrons always. In the next shell we can draw 8 electrons. In the next shell there are 7 electrons in the case of chlorine. So the electron is transferred from the sodium to chlorine like this one. When the electron is transferred, there are some forces of attraction. When it loses 1 electron, what happens in the next step? It loses 1 electron from here and the electron is transferred to this one chlorine shell. So writing electron here. Now it has 1 electron less than its actual electronic configuration. So we can write plus charge here because it has 1 electron less, and it has 1 electron more, so we can write minus 1 charge here. Now there are some forces of attraction. We call these forces of attraction as Coulomb forces. So they are Coulomb forces of attraction by which they are attracted towards each other and a compound is formed, that is NaCl. So how the compound is formed? By the transfer of electron from metal to non-metal. So this type of bond is electrovalent bond. We shall discuss about structure of magnesium chloride. Structure of magnesium chloride. There is 1 atom of magnesium and 2 atoms of chlorine. So we can write electronic configuration of magnesium. Atomic number of magnesium is 12. So we can write its electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 2. So magnesium can lose 2 electrons. And what is the electronic configuration of chlorine? It is 17 atomic number, so its electronic configuration is 2, 8, that is 10. We need 7 more electrons, so here writing 7. It is the electronic configuration of chlorine and it is magnesium. Now drawing the structures. Magnesium nucleus is represented by this one. In the first orbit we can feel 2 electrons. In the next there are 8 electrons. Second shell has 8 electrons and the third shell has 2 electrons. Now magnesium can easily lose 2 electrons plus Cl. So this is before combination, before chemical bond. Cl has configuration 2, 8 and 7. So I am drawing 2 chlorine atoms because there are 2 atoms of chlorine. So each chlorine atom has 2 electrons in the first shell, 8 electrons in the next shell and 7 electrons in the third shell. Again in the second chlorine atom, Cl, first shell has 2 electrons, second shell has 8 electrons and third shell has 7 electrons. So to complete the valence shell, it can gain 1 electron, each chlorine atom can gain 1 electron. So there are 2 electrons, you can represent its electrons because there are 2 another elements, you can represent its electrons by cross. So, this is the nucleus. There are 2 electrons in the first shell, 8 electrons in the second shell and in the third shell there are 2 electrons. So from magnesium 1 electron is transferred to the outermost shell of one chlorine atom and here another outermost electron is transferred to the another chlorine atom. So this is the structure before chemical bond is formed. So what happens after the chemical bond is formed? The electrons are transferred. So we can write 2 positive charge on the magnesium because 2 electrons are lost from the magnesium. It has lost 2 electrons. There is loss of 2 electrons representing it by +2. +2 indicates that there is loss of 2 electrons and there is a gain of 1 electrons in the case of this chlorine atom and there is gain of 1 atom in the case of this chlorine atom because 1 electron from the magnesium is transferred to this chlorine and another electron from this magnesium is transferred to the chlorine atom. So there are 8 electrons in the outermost shell of each atom now. Now +2 and -2, they will attract each other. There are again Coulomb forces between these, Coulomb forces of attraction. Due to the Coulomb forces of attraction, the chemical bond is formed and the compound is magnesium chloride. Next example is calcium oxide, structure of calcium oxide. What is the atomic number of calcium? The atomic number of calcium is 20. Calcium oxide. So its electronic configuration of calcium is 2, 8, 8 and 2. 20 and oxygen's atomic number is 8. So its electronic configuration is 2 and 6. Now drawing the structure of calcium. In the first shell it has 2 electrons. In the second shell it has 8 electrons. And in the third shell it has again 8 electrons. And in the fourth shell it has 2 electrons. Now, it can easily lose 2 electrons to obtain the 8 electrons in the valence shell, that is stable configuration, and oxygen. In the oxygen, there are 2 electrons in the first shell and 6 electrons in the next shell. We will represent this by cross because I have already represented the electrons here with dot. In the first shell there are 2 electrons, in the next shell there are, this is the nucleus. Nucleus is, we write the oxygen in the nucleus just to represent it. In the first shell there are 2 electrons, in the second shell there are 6 electrons. Now, 2 electrons from calcium are transferred to the oxygen. You can show the transfer of 2 outermost electrons to the outermost shell of the oxygen. So, this is before chemical bond formation, and what happens when it denotes 2 electrons to the oxygen? There is 2 positive charge on the calcium. When it transfers the electrons to the oxygen atom now have 8 valence electrons, and it also has 8 valence electrons, but it has lost 2 electrons, so there is 2 positive charge, and it has gained 2 electrons, so there is 2 negative charge. Equal and opposite charge, there would be forces of attraction, that is Coulomb forces. So due to these common forces, electrostatic forces of attraction, the bond is formed and the compound is calcium oxide.